When I started hearing about Jerry and his work and started following a bit more of his work and saw that he was having a tour in Egypt, I go, okay, I'm in.
There was an inner push, like a magnet, that I have to sign up for this. I didn't know much about it except that it was going to happen, and I had to be there. I have been here before, multiple times, and once I started actual preparation, about 3 weeks before I came, that's when my trip started, I believe.
Through your elbows, your forearms, your wrists.
I've been attached to Egypt since I can remember. So this is a big trip for me. Egypt came up, and I noticed because I was doing some body work. I was receiving some body work on my back, and the person I was receiving from was also an Egyptologist, and he had a book lying on his table next to where I was lying, and it was full of hieroglyphs. And I noticed that I could read the hieroglyphs, that I was reading all the hieroglyphs as if it was my language, which I know it was, but at the time I was very confused and surprised. I heard one of Jerry's light language transmissions, and I stopped what I was doing. I stood still, and I heard the call, and I was on board from that moment on. I'm so in love with the team and everybody. Although we all coming here, nobody knows each other. I'm coming here in Egypt.
I just knew, I found the family.
It is like a family. It is not friendship or somehow. It is a family. Soul family.
We could help, shift the Earth's resonance with each other just with one thing, and that's love and unconditional love. Jerry does a good job relaying that message to people on so many levels. So it resonated with me. I've never seen such a being like this before. When I met him, I said, are you real? Like, you're like a unicorn.
You meet people that you need bring something into your awareness that you do not know. So we are all one, and in this oneness there is a part of yourself that is unconscious, and what you do with that part, like a projector, you beam something out in your reality to make you being aware of it, or to make things that you are not aware of, bring it into your consciousness. And therefore, Jerry is a part of me.
So we get to do all these private healings on the boat in person, and I really like those a lot. The distance healings are incredible, but I really enjoy to get to interface with people more, getting to just to help people sort out whatever it is right here in person.
It's another level of universal love and universal caring with Jerry, and going to all the temples and his experiences is just over the top. It's just completely beautiful. There is no limit. I get hit by spirits sometimes, and there is no limit, and he's proof of that. He refines himself. He's working on himself as much as he's working on anybody else, making the place safe.
This year is amazing, man. Like, we've done, I think, 2 activations so far. already they have just blown all of the previous year activations off the chart, man. Like, they're amazing. You know, yesterday we did some breath work, we did a meditation. Everyone I've spoken to has said that it's the best meditation they've ever been a part of. Me, myself, it's the first time I've done breath work in a while, and like actually like engaging instead of holding space with the room. It was like next level, man. Like I was something was trying to pull me into journeys during the breath work, and then Jerry would come back and say, focus on the breath, focus on the breath. And I'd be like, man, I had to choose between the journey or the breath and keep going. But the power of the energy that has progressed over the years it's amazing.
This is only my second time being here. I'm having an absolute blast. Differences between this year and last year are significant. The way the team is operating together throughout this trip with the actual mission that we're doing here, everything's just flowing amazing. A couple activations so far, and the differences between those and last year with just how our team's working together, it has been just absolutely epic.
From my experience, that we are mind, body, and spirit. And the mind's an interesting place. We have this conscious idea of who we are, and through that rigid structure, we can only see solutions in a certain way. And Jerry's work does something really interesting. What it does is that he's working on the spiritual realm. So he gets someone coming in, well, I've got this pain in my knee or this emotional wound that manifests in this real life behavioral situation. And you can go to psychiatrists and other practitioners to try and change the mind, and that works. But what Jerry does is he transcends that structure and goes to the spiritual realm, and because he can see things that other people cannot, he can hone in on, oh, this is what's really going on, let's go heal that. And as soon as it's healed in the spiritual realm, since all three are connected, in the body and the mind, the change is instant. And that's the magic of Jerry. There's a quote from Einstein. It's, I hate simplicity, but I love simplicity that's on the other side of complexity. And that's what Jerry does.
I just started to remember so much from a very, very deep place, and it's just started to come out. Then yesterday we had this breath work, which always opens me up. I sort of hid myself in the corner over there so people wouldn't see, because for some reason I knew it would be pretty violent, and there was just some triggers. Jerry's language just sets me off.
So for me, it's a very energetic receiving. So I really feel it in my whole body. I start shaking, or the energy is moving really through my body, especially during the light language activation. It moves through my body, and whatever is coming through my ears, it energetically moves through my body.
Yesterday, during the breath work, I'm not a big fan of breath work, I must say. I get through this, but then somehow I found the rhythm, and then I went like the full power last 20 minutes. After the breath work ended, I felt like really, like, you know, the silence that came after that. I was really one with myself and with everything around me. It was really, really powerful. I've never had such a good breath work. So that was yesterday.
The Galileos, I think they call them, and everyone dressed up. We had this like Egyptian party. It was one of the funnest parties I've ever been to, and just seeing everybody dance around this room, acting silly, you know, like kids. It was. I used to never be like that, you know. I used to be so serious and never really knew how to have fun, you know. And it was one of the most fun I've ever had. And so it's been amazing, you know, lots of laughing and having a blast.
I mean, before we came to Egypt, I had a medical condition which was diagnosed as osteoarthritis, stage 4, in my knees. And so I was told that I wouldn't be able to walk 100 meters without a walking stick in a very short period of time. It had been with me for a long time, but it was accelerating. Yeah, I wasn't going to accept that. We started practicing star magic on one another, frequency healing. I haven't been able to run for more than 2 decades. Within a couple of months or less, I'm actually now running almost every day. And the people around me think, how's that possible? Maybe they got the diagnosis wrong. No, the diagnosis was correct, but star magic actually made the difference.
Last year I started doing in-person healings on the boat, and I was a little bit nervous, are they going to be the same as, distance or things like that? But now I would rather do them in person. Being able to sit down with someone and walk them through the process of what we're going through, see the transformation that they're going through just in a short amount of time, and then waking up feeling, like a weight's been lifted off their shoulders, seeing their transformation in just 30 minutes, and then watching them through the rest of the tour feel amazing, being able to go down through all the little nooks and crannies in the temples, have no hip pain, all sorts of things. It's truly amazing, and it's an honor to be a part of something like this.
So many things have been coming my way just in these past 4 or 5 days. I'm going to use tomorrow just to start writing things down because I'm going to forget. There's so much going on. I didn't expect this. I did not expect it. It's hit me like a runaway train. It's just, and it's completely moved me onto a different course in my life. I know that.
Had my best birthday in my life, and it's a longer life.
There's almost no words to describe how fantastic this journey has been. This trip is fantastic.
So far, so good. Everybody is like friendly, and we are, I think, a pretty good group. I hope it stays this way. And I've met some very, very interesting people, and hopefully we can be in touch even after this trip is over.
And then what you look like, and everyone just like being one, being bond, being like, it was just hugging, loving each other. And this is, honestly, it was just like, I feel like I want to hug everyone. I want to just so much love, energy, because everybody coming here, they bring it's like an energy, their vibration. It's just so much heart, that's everything from a pure, unconditional love. And this is, I'm still feeling so much love when I'm here.
Love you guys so much. I think this is our 7th tour. And like, you guys probably think, oh yeah, Jerry's just saying this, but really and truthfully, this has been our best group. This has been the most alchemized group. It's been the group where there's been no cliques. Everyone's just come together. Everybody's getting on with each other. It's awesome, to have to go through these sacred lands with all of us. It's been a dream. It's been flowy, It really is awesome, and I'm just so grateful to all of you for coming, with the attitudes you came with the open hearts, just coming to this space and just being, and just being yourself. It's been amazing, amazing, amazing. So grateful to every single one of us, As we go on from this place, the energies that you've been working with are going to keep going. They're not going to stop. So over these next days and weeks, just really look after yourselves. Take some time for yourself. Like, be in your own space, keep hydrated, keep being in that 0 point, keep meditating, doing your breath work, whatever it is that you need to do on a daily basis to look after yourself. Don't jump out of this space and go back into full throttle. Take that presence with you, When you go back out into the world, it's always the people closest to us that try and drag us down the most. Friends, family, that sort of stuff. You know, so just be aware of that. Don't get pulled back into any bullshit. Everybody's frequency is so high right now. When you go back out into the world, there's other energies that will see that bright light and want to try and bring you back down again. They don't do it consciously, it happens unconsciously because of their own programming, because there's no vibrational match anymore. So like crabs, they try and pull the other crabs back into the bucket. So just be aware of that and stay strong, stay sovereign, and don't let anyone derail your train, and just keep elevating, because there's always another level, you know? You know, it really feels like a family with you guys. Like the last couple of weeks have felt like we've been together forever, and time's just like dilated and disappeared at the same time, you know? Wish it could just keep going on and on and on. Yeah. But like I said, you know, this is the start, you know, there's been so many new relationships built here. Don't walk out of these doors tonight and forget about them. Stay in contact with each other, you know? Stay in contact and, you know, see what comes, see what blossoms, you know? Business, you know? Different kinds of relationships, who knows? But yeah, it's beautiful.